Is this his phone?
Are we still on the main podcast?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What the hell? I thought you had to go.
Wait! You did lose your phone. He did lose. He just grabbed his phone from me.
Made this big stink about how you had to go. He's still here.
Wow.
That was a scary ending.
You can call the boss on here.
Sean's really passive aggressive, and my example is he keeps scaring us.
Yeah.
Man.
And I think he doesn't like us, but he can't say it, so he just scares us. He always sneaks up behind us and shouts at us.
I told him I don't like jump scares.
It's giving me fucking anxiety, honestly.
I know how those kids that Rocco scared.
Whenever Sean's not here, I don't know when he's gonna show up and fucking yell at me.
I wasn't expecting that for sure. And
Yeah.
then so rude, he doesn't even ask for the phone that I found. He just grabs it, snatches it, if you will.
Fucking dick move.
Kind of a dick move.
Everybody always calls me the asshole, but I don't do that shit because I, respect people's mental health. Yeah. Is he back there again?
I'm hearing movement.
I hear somebody fucking walking around. I'm all jumpy now.
Yeah.
I think all these serial killer podcasts are getting to his head, and he's all like lurky stalker boy now.
Racing.
You seem cool and collected about this. You're not worried, Sean's.
No, I mean I'm ready to die at any moment. I'm
Just
good.
fucking, it's
That's
fucking
what?
Kevin walking
That's
through
fucking cool,
That's
man.
the
Andrew
set
WK
here.
philosophy.
I think it's
That's
Sean
fucking
with
cool.
fucking machete.
I'm not ready to go.
Dang.
Still all kinds of stuff I'm wanting to do.
Yeah.
I got to
know.
get to it.
Jesus Christ.
He did such a good job with this morpher.
Mm-hmm.
K-Taser, sorry.
Why did he yell? Nobody forced him to stay. Didn't hold a gun to his head.
And that volume level doesn't even match. Probably blows out the mics.
I know. He could have left at any time, but instead he made me feel awkward,
I mean, we saw
and
him
then he
go-
scared me.
We saw him outside the front door.
Maybe there's two Seans. Maybe this is like
Yeah, because
the
I don't know
Prestige.
how to get back that fast. I mean, we saw him lock up.
I think there's been two Seans the whole time.
Well, Us comes out next week, and there's two. It could be that. It could be like a teaser for Us.
Tried to go see it this weekend. It wasn't
it's a
out.
new Jordan Peele joint.
Give you the shadow.
I tried to
Sean.
see Star Wars Episode 9 this weekend,
They
too.
wouldn't let me in.
It wasn't fucking out.
Yeah, it's fucking my day up.
That would happen.
What the fuck is going on with these movie studios?
When I worked at the theater, people would come up not knowing what shit would come out, and I'd have to tell them it's not
I
out.
don't know why that got me. Tried to see it this weekend. It's not out.
It's not out. Fucked me up.
Some
You didn't check the times before you went
No,
to the
I
theater?
did. That's what me and my girl do. We're like, oh shit, you want to go to the movies? I think Us is out. And we get all excited,
Yeah.
let's go see Us tonight. And then eventually one of us looks on our phone and goes, oh,
Eventually,
shit's out in like
you
a
just have
month.
to pull it out of your pocket.
Some family once came up to the box office and I was working there, and they came up and like, yeah, we want to see the new James Bond movie. Sorry, it's not playing here. Look, is there anything you can do? We really want to see the James Bond movie.
Can you get the DVD?
And I was so like what? And then
Find a torrent.
I pulled up on my phone where it was playing, but it was like, no, we can't change what fucking movie we're screening at the moment. But it was like, what? That was so
Is there
weird.
anything you could do?
Yeah, that's what he
Just download a rip real
Yeah.
quick.
Reenact it.
Pull it up.
Do a play. James Bond the play.
reenact.
I remember when I was a real little kid going to see one of the Batman. It might have been Batman Forever. And the theater that I went and saw it. It was like me and my brother and my grandma. I think my grandma was watching us or something during that time, or for some reason we were with my grandma. And the theater we saw that at played that movie so fucking loud that I was like, I mean, even to this day, I don't really like super fucking loud noises, I guess. But yeah, it was really upsetting. And I said so. I was like, it is so loud. And I remember my grandma going, all right, come with me. And we left. And I remember thinking, oh, we're just going to go do something else. That's fine. I mean, that's okay. And she stopped. She went to the manager and was like, hey, you need to come in here and turn the volume down. She made something, and and even then as a kid, I was like, I don't want to bother anybody. No, it's okay. No. But she was just like, what's the big deal? Turn the volume down. Yeah, there's people in there. Don't worry. I remember having that feeling of that was the first time I remember being like, no, don't say anything. Just don't. But anyway, I think we ended up just leaving because I couldn't go back in there.
It's
Too embarrassing.
Too loud.
And too loud.
Batman Forever. I like Batman Forever. I have fond memories of watching Batman Forever.
I can't distinguish any of them after the second.
Val Kilmer is Batman. Jim Carrey is the Riddler.
Kiss
Tommy
from
Lee
a Rose.
Jones is Two-Face.
Kiss from a Rose.
And Chris O'Donnell is Robin.
Okay, and he had the nipples on the costume, right?
That
They
was the-
did have nipples on the costume in
okay.
Batman Forever, but the nipples got more pronounced in
the-
Batman
yeah.
and Robin. So
They
that's
got those like upgraded costumes at the very
Yeah.
end, right? Is
And
the
that was
one?
Mr. Freeze in Batman and Robin, right?
yeah, with Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, see, I missed
Yeah,
out on those.
I
And
remember.
Uma, and Bane is in that one too.
Ooh.
Yes, he is.
I remember getting that on Batman Forever. I think I waited for VHS on that. I don't remember if I went later and saw it in theaters or not, but that I was disappointed in that. I remember I loved Batman Returns so much, and I
Yeah.
remember by the time I was excited for Forever, and then when I saw it, I was like, I remember being like, oh,
Well, I was a
man.
kid. I didn't know shit about movies. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I think I just thought it was. I didn't like the vibe of the movie. It didn't feel like it was in that tone of part 2. You know what I mean? It definitely went in a different direction with the style, and I didn't like that. And I just didn't like the villains in that movie. I thought they were both just acting crazy the whole time. And I don't know. I just never. And I didn't like Batman. I didn't like any of it. I liked Michael Keaton so much.
Yeah.
That I didn't care for Val Kilmer. Then the fourth one came. And I knew going into that, everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is such a clowny piece of shit!" Like, and that like, I ended up enjoying just because I knew that. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, "Yeah, that was awful," but it was so off the deep end into awful that it was. You know what I mean? I knew what I was getting.
Oh,
but,
we have a new contender.
but I didn't. But I didn't hate. I didn't hate George Clooney. I like George Clooney honestly more than Val Kilmer. I think. I just didn't like Val. For some reason, Val Kilmer was boring to me.
I forgot Clooney got a shot at it, and Affleck
Yeah,
got
I mean the
one.
material was bad, but I didn't hate George Clooney.
Affleck got his one chance too. It seems
Yeah.
like who's gone more than Michael Keaton? I guess the Nolan ones. it's all-
Oh, yeah.
Christian
It's
Bale.
all Christian
Is he
Bale.
the only one that's done it 3 times?
Yeah.
I never thought about that. I mean, obviously,
Adam
West
West.
was a long
Serial
time.
West.
But
Adam West.
that's interesting. I never thought about that.
When's he gonna? I've got a death pool going.
still alive?
Yeah, Adam West is
Yeah,
still
well,
kicking.
you know,
He
place
kicked
your
it.
bets. Could happen
He
any
did.
day.
Yeah. Wait, Adam West died?
Yeah, maybe like 7 years ago.
Yeah, okay.
Really? Oh shit! I thought he
lost.
was
Yeah, I
still
was gonna
going.
I lost the pool.
God, what's next? My hero, Stan Lee.
Oh, Garrett.
What?
Bad news.
He'll live forever.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he's-
good.
He's doing great, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, if I'll
Stanley
cry,
shot himself last week. This is
I'll-
bad timing.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Derek.
Oh, shit.
Why'd you tell him?
Now we have to all cry again on the podcast.
But you know what though?
Oh.
They have so many cameos filmed of him that
Yeah.
He'll live forever, like you
he's
said.
gonna be in.
He'll be
yeah,
in every movie for the next
every
decade.
every movie.
He's going to be in Ant-Man 3 and 4.
The next Block Jacques.
Yeah.
movie.
He's in the new Avatar. They're going to make him a blue comic book author.
Yeah. Is that? Yeah, because Disney owns that now.
No, that's Avatar's under Fox.
But how is it in Disney World?
Oh, well, yeah. What the fuck?
They signed a deal. I mean, Disney
don't
had
know.
Star Wars
Oh,
before, way before they owned it.
Signing deals. That's some real Illuminati type shit. That's globalism on another scale. Putting a Fox platform inside the Disney land.
They own the world.
Inside the Disney land.
Land.
Actually, it's only in the world. We're not getting one over here on this coast, huh?
The Avatar thing?
The Pandora?
No.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
It's strictly Florida.
Yeah. They have plenty of room there, so they can get all kinds of lands. But we
The
don't
Everglades
have so
already
much.
look like Pandora.
Yeah.
Does Disney own Fox? I just Google searched
I think they do now. I thought that went through.
Yeah.
I think they bought him like a year ago.
So and then Fox owns Avatar. Is that what you said?
Yes.
So there you go.
Well, they don't. I don't know if they own it. I think it's like it was with Lucasfilm and Fox. Like, I think it's like Lightstorm or whatever.
A parent company.
James Cameron's company. I don't know. I actually don't know what
Disney
their deal
company
is.
shareholders have approved a deal to allow Disney to purchase Fox assets. The deal will give Disney control over Fox's entertainment properties.
That means that their streaming service is going to be fucking tight.
Well, and that's what
They're
I was
gonna
just
have
thinking
everything.
about. I was thinking about that the other day because they announced there's an Apple event coming in the next week or two, and all the stuff is saying they're going to finally. They've been working on this forever, but Apple's finally going to debut their TV service, which is like they're going to have their own whatever
Apple
that may
TV.
entail. But I just can't think of like what it will have because as a lot of people have sent me anytime there's Apple anything, I'll get like somebody will send me something about it, and I've gotten so many that are like, what do you think? Are you in on that? But I'm just like, what will the Apple service have? Like the Disney one, right out the gate, they said the other day, we're going to have the entire Disney movie library. Well, that's a lot. You know what I mean? Like I mean, if it has everything going back in the day
That's
till
cool.
now, like, yeah, I do want that because that's a specific thing that no one else has. They have that. Okay, great. What will Apple have that, they're saying they're going to have original programming. Okay, I guess if that's good, then I'll want to see it. But
My guess is that they're gonna like buy reboots of things.
yeah.
Things that people really want.
Yeah, maybe.
To, like get people to subscribe to it.
Yeah.
I think for original programming, I think they said they teamed up with A24. So again, they haven't announced what any of the slate is. But if they get all the A24 films, that's cool.
Yeah,
But,
if it's a strong roster of
yeah.
original stuff, I mean that's the best route, I guess. Is like a bunch of good new original stuff. I heard they're doing Amazing Stories. They're bringing that show back or something.
Oh, I love that
So
show.
yeah, I loved it too. So maybe that's cool, but I just can't. I keep hearing rumors about like, yeah, they've got like a dozen great shows ready to go, but it's like, well, I'm not going to subscribe if it's just like 12 shows. So what the hell else are they going to? I just couldn't think of anything. So
It's like when Oprah made a channel.
yeah,
It was like, I think so.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Oh,
What the fuck do they air on Oprah's channel?
Oprah.
yeah.
It's just 24
She has
hours.
enough
It's
that
the
people will
Truman
watch
Show
it.
with
Yeah.
Oprah.
But if Apple's network is just Apple keynotes all day long from the past
Oh.
20 years, I would watch that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, iPod Nano. Oh yeah, I'd watch it.
The original
Vintage.
iPhone keynote, still so good.
All the
I'm a
Apple
capitalist
iPod
pig, but it gives me goosebumps.
Remember? Oh yeah, when they debuted the iPhone and he came out and he said, "Today we're debuting 3 devices." Yeah, really? An internet browsing device, an iPod, a mobile telephone, and then he says it. An internet device, an iPod, and a telephone. Are you getting what I'm doing here?
And it's all in one.
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah.
I'm
Vintage
I'm
jobs.
starting to get excited for the iPhone.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get hyped on.
I
that.
was in an Apple store this weekend. Made an appointment.
Hell yeah.
It was not a fun experience.
You had an appointment though, yeah?
I did have an appointment, so there was no waiting. But there's just a lot of like, they don't give you the info you need just right up front.
Yeah. You know what?
They let you sit there forever.
I
feel
can-
like they don't like me there.
No, they don't like you.
I can speak from I know many people who are on the inside of Apple who were at some point working within that or among that. And I can tell you, they field it. Everyone suffers because they field so many stupid questions all day, which, okay, you expect that. Like
Yeah.
people come in and they have, average Joe customer might not have the best question. Okay, that's fine. But I think then they started training the employees to like kind of only field that, you know what I mean? And so when you go, you just kind of get the same idiot treatment as everybody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, there's times you go in and it's like, I know what the issue is. I just need to do this and this. And they'll be like, oh, did you try restarting it? Yeah, I already know about that. Yeah, just it's this and this. Oh, well, did you try? Yes, I already know about this.
Hook it
I'm
up
just-
and do the
I
diagnostic.
just need there's a battery swelling issue and I just needed you to swap
Exactly.
this part. Oh, well, did you try? Yeah. Don't treat me like I'm them, okay? Like, I already researched this.
well-
like, I know,
You're not under warranty any longer, so unfortunately, well, let's even see if we have it in stock. Well, just tell me how much it is, so I could either say yes,
Yeah,
or
it's
I could
just
leave
kind
now.
of like,
But
okay,
they
get
wouldn't.
me through that.
Yeah, they won't go through like, okay, what is the cost of the replacement? They save that for like
Yeah.
the third trip back from the back room.
Yeah.
Like they have it, they bring it out, they show it to you, they help you back it up on your iCloud.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, it's going to be this much.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that bailed on working there because they just couldn't take the way they were training new employees was so banal compared to like the real programs they had gone through. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the older employees had like gone up to Cupertino and went through all this legit training where they knew they could build a damn iPhone in front of you if they had to, you know? But all the new employees coming in were just like, okay, learn these 5 things. Here's what you do when their Wi-Fi won't work, and it's just, you got to know more than that.
They
Or-
used to have like technicians in the back who would do a battery swap right there, like while you waited. But now it's like, no, we just want to sell you a brand new device, and like we'll take your old one.
I have a really old MacBook that's probably like almost 10 years old at this point. And the motherboard, I think, went out. So we're just like,
yeah.
it was blue screening, or the equivalent of blue screening. And but I found out that it was recalled, and so I took it into an Apple store to have it replaced. and they replaced it, and they like, I picked up the new. It was the same MacBook, I guess, but maybe like a week later, the same exact problem started happening.
Oh no.
And so I went back in and I was like, hey, I don't think you fixed this because it's still happening. And they're like, oh, okay. I have a suspicion that they had like 2 like motherboards. Oh, I forget what it's called, the Apple version of it.
It's a logic board.
Logic board.
Yeah.
And
I replaced one
they,
on mine.
Yeah, I think they put my old one back in. It's free. I mean, they did it for free and they did it pretty fast. Even the second time, I had to have my MacBook like with me and I was traveling, and I think they shipped it to where I was going.
Oh, wow.
So that was cool. But like
Second time was a charm?
Second time was the charm.
They did it.
Yeah, that second time being the charm is a common theme at Apple, because I've gone in with like, hey, my MacBook's not that old and the battery is expanding it's like a soccer ball. So I need a new thing. And they've been like, you're good. What? No, I'm not good. I can't set it down, and the battery's
The
dying.
mouse doesn't work.
Yeah,
anymore.
well, if it's not gonna, I mean, I tested it. It's not gonna explode. You're fine. What? And then you go in again later, and they're like, "Oh my God, let's get you a new one." Oh my God, it's like, what was that other?
You
Depends.
have to go in and say, I was here last week.
Ah,
And it
yeah,
hasn't stopped yet.
yeah.
That's
So
the smart. That's the smart move.
I've been in that situation many times. But if you have like Apple Care, it's because I think that's included with the thing I have now. I never went out of my way to buy that, but it's included with the thing, and using that, man, that fast forwards you through a lot of shit. I just go and I'm like, hey, I think it's like this thing's coming off here or whatever. Oh no, wait right there, and then they bring me a new phone. Here you go. Okay, thanks, bye. And
Back up from iCloud. You're all set.
Yeah.
Oh wow. See, you get what you pay for. Then you need you to put a little extra down. Get that Apple
Miracle of Childbirth, great screen name, in the chat says Discord calls. I've got so much more Apple Store material.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about.
I could talk about
airplanes.
Yep, airplanes.
Going to the Apple Store, driving in Teslas.
See, I thought you were gonna say AirPods. I didn't mean to make that noise. That
No.
was not intentional. But we can't. I don't know. I think the mouse is probably on the other set. I'll go get it.
Yeah, we can take some calls. Rocco will go wrangle the mouse from the other set, and I think we've got everything ready to go. We're a little short-handed. We lost Sean, and I know Kevin is now working hard to help Sean. And this is all in preparation for our wonderful trip out to PAX East at the end of the month.
I'm cycling through a list here of every Disney movie ever made.
Really? In chronological order, huh?
Yeah, in chronological order.
Wow.
They have way more live action movies than they do animated movies.
They just shut
Disney.
that out.
Yeah,
Disney?
and
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you look at this full catalog of Disney films, majority of these movies are complete dog shit.
Like, are we going to get DCOs, like Disney Channel originals
I
on
hope
this
so.
programming
God, I
service?
hope
That's
so.
not even listed. These
I
are
wanna see the
all
13th
these
year
are all
again.
like feature length releases.
Oh, wow,
And you're
okay.
getting shit like the computer wore tennis shoes.
Oh, that movie rules.
And in the 90s, there's this small window of like, oh, I've actually seen all these movies, like Jungle to Jungle. And,
Oh, yeah.
and The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. But I'm now entering the 2000s, and
Well, dare go even further back so you can.
no, I
find-
started at the
Yeah.
40s. There's 14 pages here, and it looks like I'm on page 7. I think way more movies have come out post 2000 than.
Well, did you even read up
2000.
anything about Charlie the Lonesome Cougar?
Yeah, that was on there. You want me to list some of these classics?
I bet
you?
you.
What aren't we getting? Song of the South ain't going to make it.
Well, yeah, everyone's. They said the whole library, and yeah, that was the first thing people brought up. Was like,
That
I don't think that's.
That ain't
Does
making
Captain EO count
The
as a
Sword
Disney
in the
film?
Rose
Oh,
from
that'd be good.
1950. Nice.
Sword in the Rose.
Westward Ho, The Wagons, 1956, classic.
I thought that was a Circle Vision 360 movie.
Tonka from 1958. Oh, The Shaggy Dog.
Oh, classic.
Classic.
I
And
like
then the
Shaggy
sequel,
Dog.
The Shaggy District Attorney, The Shaggy DA.
Okay.
Uh,
Missed that one.
yeah, let me go to the real shit here, and let me skip ahead to like the late
Is that
60s.
Alan Thicke did the voice of the Shaggy
Actually, this one sounds cool. The Legend of Lobo, story about a wolf.
Dog?
I'll tune into The Legend of Lobo.
No. Okay.
Big Red, Son of Flubber,
Oh,
1963.
yeah, dude, Flubber and Son of Flubber. Those are great.
Well,
Was
When we
Flubber a remake?
Yeah,
Apparently.
I think it was.
I had no idea.
The 90s one? Oh, yeah, the 90s one was. Yeah. Flubber was a huge Disney, a a huge live action hit in the 50s.
It's not on this list. Son of Flubber's on this list, but the original Flubber is not. So
Because I think,
if they
you know
bought
what?
it-
No, because it's called The Absent-Minded Professor,
Yes.
and
okay.
and he made Flubber, and then they made Son of Flubber. All these movies you're mentioning, Derek, all the ones that have to do with science,
Yeah.
they're all referenced. There's a ride in Epcot, Journey into your Imagination, and it references all of these. Like there's a computer room that has a sign on it that says no tennis shoes allowed. Like all of these things you're mentioning are referenced in that ride.
Yeah.
Which is why they're probably going to bulldoze it.
Do they
soon.
reference the horse in the gray flannel suit?
No.
Because that sounds like a good one. Can't wait to watch that.
Can't
Computer wore
wait.
tennis shoes. There we go.
You got Airbud on there?
Airbud. That would come later.
We're
a
not
movie
even
called
close.
Smoke. It's a guy holding his dog.
I think.
Really?
Everything is.
The $1 Million Duck.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Operation Dumbo Drop.
That was one from the 90s, yeah. So really looking forward to this catalog here. One Little Indian. A lot of like cowboy and Indian movies.
Yeah, there were a lot.
Castaway Cowboy.
Just drive out to the desert. Easy to film out in California. You just got deserts everywhere.
Disney did distribute. Disney owns. This is what I don't know about is Disney owned Touchstone. Touchstone
Oh.
Pictures was their label for movies that maybe wouldn't fit under the
And that was
Disney.
Nightmare Before Elm Street or Christmas is on that, right?
Nightmare Before Christmas is on there, yeah.
Yeah.
And but I'm hoping there's a lot of movies under Touchstone. Will they be on there? And somebody brought it up. Super Mario Brothers the movie was Touchstone, so I want that.
Well, you'll also get Stepsister from Planet Weird. 2000 classic.
Wait, they have The Wizard too with Fred Savage, right?
I don't-
That
I
was
don't
not
know.
on this list.
That
I
was
don't know
not
about that.
Disney?
Universal Studios in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Rival turf.
I have a controversial opinion.
Yeah.
An
Okay.
extremely goofy movie is better than a goofy movie.
I agree.
I can't judge. I have yet to see either.
Really?
Yeah, when shit gets like blown up online, if I missed out on it, then I shy away from it forever. So like everyone was into Space Jam a couple years ago. That was one like I
Space
just
Jam.
missed. I never
Bad.
saw. I never saw the Goofy movie.
were,
I
like,
saw
a
that
bit
live
older.
action.
I
I saw
missed
that
the boat
YouTube live
with-
action remake of the
yeah.
Goofy movie intro like 1,000 times, and I was like, I don't know what this is referencing.
Yeah, a Goofy movie like had no effect on my life. I was just like,
It's just,
Space Jam. I was really into Space Jam.
Yeah.
And then I got older and saw it again and was like, fuck this.
Oh,
What the
Space Jam,
fuck?
watching it now, it feels like it's 3 hours long.
Right? Yeah.
Too much.
And there's always, and you always see people like, dude, go to this event. They're going to play Space Jam or check it out. Or people do like a Space Jam drinking game or whatever. You won't make it. Like you won't, like you're going to get 20 minutes into that and be like, oh God.
People just like it because there's Newman inflation.
Oh.
Yeah, there is.
Well, I might in Extreme Goofy movie or
Michael Jordan's arms get long, and the bunny is hot.
Yeah, Lola Bunny.
Yeah, Lola Bunny. She's
oh
sexy as hell.
yeah, I'm down for like a hot anthropomorphized animal.
Anybody
Nice.
remember the movie Valiant?
No. What is
It
that?
was an animated movie about birds. 2005. Classic films here. Twitches. Twin Witches.
Yeah, I remember that.
Starring
Twitches.
Tia and Tamara.
I remember that.
Nice.
That sounds
Twitches.
Do you guys ever see Punks?
No.
It was a Disney Channel original
Yeah.
movie.
I never saw it, but
No.
Ooh, Sky
Garrett,
High.
you should watch it.
Oh wow.
It's a bad movie. But I feel like out of anyone, Garrett, I think you would
I've
maybe
never
appreciate
seen
it.
a Disney Channel original movie because I didn't have the Disney Channel.
Sky High is a significant film for one reason and one reason only. The Aquabats are featured in it.
Wait,
At
really?
one point, the
Really?
character, one of the main characters, they go to his room and he's got a I want to say it's Fury of the Aquabats. Big poster gets featured for a second.
Wow.
And
I
was
like that
"Whoa,
movie."
I didn't expect that.
I've heard that when a band's poster or like a movie poster is in the background of a TV or movie show, they have to go and like get permission and pay to use that, which makes sense, but I never really thought of it. And
Yeah.
that's why so many like kids' rooms in modern TV and movies, they're just like bare walled.
Generic.
They no longer
Yeah.
have like posters covering the walls, or they'll have like, you know, Lance the Rapper and he has like a 4 hat on.
Lance the Rapper.
Yeah.
Sky High had Bruce Campbell as a PE coach, right?
I think so.
And I
so.
saw it for that reason alone. And then I remember I was pleasantly surprised that like Mark McKinney and Bruce McCullough, like two of the
wow.
kids of the hall, in the hall actors were also teachers or people in that cast. And then I ended up liking a lot of the actors in it, and it was a pretty decent movie. I haven't seen it since it was released.
Some
but
people have noticed there have been Mega64 posters in some films.
that's true, but we didn't have to pay,
Find
or we didn't get paid. I should say.
well, you don't know what the deal. The deal shall remain confidential.
Gentlemen,
but-
do not discuss
But
price.
we
Is
have,
what you're saying?
but we've been featured in some fine films, family films.
Definitely.
But anyway, as long as
Kids films,
Well,
Disney films.
but yeah, as long as that Disney service has Charlie the Lonesome Cougar, Old Yeller, and Tron Legacy,
And
yeah,
Good, like a
Tron
trilogy.
Legacy.
yeah, get the whole
trilogy.
the whole feel good family.
It also Rocco. It also has Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day.
Oh yeah, that was only a couple years ago.
Yeah, I'm up to 2014 now.
Okay,
There's a shit ton of movies.
it's like Steve Carell and stuff.
good old Carell. All right.
Hey, if anybody wants to call in on Discord, maybe we can. I don't have the keyboard here, so if anybody wants to paste that link to our Discord, you can click it. And
I don't think anybody's in the cockpit up there. You want me to go?
no, I've got everything here. We're all good.
Oh.
We're all set. So if you want to jump in on this and click the link, give us a ring on Discord. The Nightbot has posted the link in the chat. So
Thank you, Nightbot.
you can click that.
And I'm looking forward to seeing Big Fucking Giant on the Disney stream.
Yeah,
BFG.
finally.
Never saw Big Fucking Giant, but I'm gonna watch it.
Classic Disney.
Classic Spielberg.
Thank you, Michael Eisner
My favorite Doom gun.
and Stevens.
The big fucking giant.
Let's talk to. Is this Doom Dingus?
Hello.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking serious?
I mean, the camera's
What the
moving,
fuck
so
is
he's
that?
got to
Wait,
be
hold on.
awake.
People at home can't see that.
Should we wake him up?
Nope, that's wrong.
Don't
There
wake
you
him
go.
up yet. I mean, the camera's moving, so he's got to be
It's
awake.
his roommate or someone.
He's got to be
filming.
controlling it with his feet. We blowing silent kisses in the night.
Yeah, I think a roommate is clowning on another roommate.
Hey, buddy, wake up.
Tickle him with a feather.
Wake up.
Hey!
The secret slime action is sleeping. Slime him.
Pull those sheets off the back cushion and just wrap him up like a mummy.
Punch him in
Throw
the
him out
dick.
the window.
Take
Oh.
his
Sup?
blanket off.
Sup, dude?
Up.
Hey, man.
I
Slipping.
wasn't.
You're slipping, dog.
Is that a good nap?
Man, I caught you.
Morning.
Caught you, man.
Sup, dude?
Morning.
It looks cozy. It looks cozy as
Yeah,
fuck.
this is
This
weird.
guy must have imbibed.
Oh, no! Shame on you.
Flip it off.
I'm not
Come
gonna
on.
support
Got
that.
demonetized.
That was
Bullshit.
inappropriate and
Give him
rude.
a nice wake up call. And we
You're
get
gonna
that.
fall asleep on us, and then we get a finger.
Let's talk to what is this blog? What is their name? Barbecue?
Dog with a blog. What up?
Yo, what's up, blogger? Or
B-Dog.
What's your name?
Honest-
B-Dog?
Uh,
Oh no, Mike. You're not
Can't
Mike
hear you.
Dog. That's for sure.
Mike ain't on.
Shit.
All right, take care. Take care.
Fix your mic and then call back.
Fix
We
your
love
mic.
you.
Call back in. Don't be nice
What are the
on
odds?
the internet.
The sleeping
Is
guy's
this
good
mic
rule?
works perfectly, and he's got nothing to say.
we heard him stir.
Yeah. Loading up the camera.
And we got a dog who can actually speak, but the mic's broken.
Yeah.
I'd love to
I
hear
need
a
a
talking
microphone.
dog.
Yo, don't be nice on the internet. All right, I won't. Your connection
shit.
sucks.
Yo.
You suck.
Hello. Oh, it's
Yo.
working.
Hello.
Howdy.
Oh, you froze.
froze.
All right, I'm not going to be nice. Your connection sucks.
It sounds like
Oh,
Oh, your ISP sucks.
you're a little auto-tuned.
Yeah.
connection's
Ooh.
like
All right. T-Pain, we're gonna call. We're gonna have to talk to you again sometime.
56K.
Call in
warning.
later, maybe we'll get a better connection.
We're working out our internet kinks.
The Fool.
Yo.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, what's
Sup?
up, The Fool?
What is cracking, as the kids say?
Not feeling that.
Just get into your question.
Call. I'm not
Yo.
feeling that bit. Looking
Hello?
Lou
Yo.
or loading Lou?
Looting
Yo.
Lou.
Lale Lule Lo.
Jack Vid, call in.
Looting Lou. What's up, man?
I was gonna ask
Sean a question, but I guess he's too good for the podcast.
We'll answer. What
Yeah,
do you
don't
want
be
to
rude
ask
to
me?
my friend.
Oh,
I'll be
geez.
Sean.
We'll
People
pretend.
people acting rude tonight.
Let the
pause
people
your bias.
speak.
Sean a question, but
Yo!
BM
Dude called him last
3000.
week.
Don't be rude
Ask
to
me.
my friend.
Oh,
I'll be
Oh,
Sean.
he's overwhelmed
All right,
by
not
our-
this guy.
Overwhelmed.
You
Don't
gotta
let him
turn off
speak.
our
I,
audio.
hey, you know what? No holds barred tonight.
Yeah.
Silly little gamer. or-
No holds barred. All calls barred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
keep
what's
it
up, you
fast.
guys?
Hey.
Hey.
So I wanted to ask you guys specifically. I don't want to call anyone out, but Frank,
Yo.
you're pretty prolific with your stuff recently, like the dog walks and the interview with Peach Kelly Pop. In reference to your IP and like your artistic output, when do you decide to?
Fuck is this shit? What the fuck is
Come
he
on.
talking
Feel
about?
free to DM me if you have any questions.
IP?
Yeah.
His Frank's IP.
What are going on with these calls? Let's get some good stuff. Okay, now this guy messed up before.
What's your
Let's-
IP?
This is a
My
second chance.
intellectual property.
The Fool.
Hey,
I
how do
thought
you
you
guys
wanted your
handle?
address.
Hey,
uh,
no, hold
criticism?
on. No, listen.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Listen to me. You just listen. We got off on the wrong foot, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You did a bit. I was doing my angry bit, but now that is cast aside.
I gave you guys some bits.
You gave what?
Some
Oh, see,
bits.
you're off to the wrong
Yeah,
start.
and I did too. So now the bits are gone, and now speak freely.
Listen, you guys get a lot of love and a little bit of hate. How do you handle the little bit of hate? Because it's easy to ignore the lot of love, but how do you handle the hate? You feel me?
What? What's wrong? What happened?
Derek's not feeling this call.
Okay, bye, Derek. Hey, I'm Puerto Rican too. I love you, bro. Keep representing Boricua.
Still not digging that.
Derek, you're not mic'd. They can't hear these wonderful things
All
coming out of
right,
your mouth.
fuck it. Y'all eat ass or what?
Yeah.
Fine.
Fuck
See,
yeah.
this guy doesn't beat around the bush.
He
but
gets to
I'm
it.
still detecting a bit.
An
So
ass-eating
I don't
bit?
know. Okay, Sigma Hunter.
Put that on my gravestone.
Sigma Hunter.
He hung up.
06. Did he
We
hang
lost
up?
him.
God, this is just
Okay.
I want to get back to your
Not doing that
IP
again.
address, Frank.
Yeah.
0 for 10.
Okay. The Fool. 3-strike rule.
Yo.
The Fool.
What a fool.
Yeah. Oh, you know, just fooling around.
Oh my God! You're pushing it. You're pushing the buttons.
Hey, more like shove it by Deftones. Ooh. Sorry. That
Give
was
me
nice.
somewhere to stick it, fool.
Damn. Hey, Garrett, what's your favorite corn song?
The one that goes.
Lay it down.
Twist.
That was
Twist.
good.
Yeah, does that answer it?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Thank
All
you.
right, cool.
All right.
like
See,
that song.
all's well that ends
John
well.
Davis lovers.
After all that, he lethargically says that was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, fool.
Thanks, fool.
Okay. Let's talk to. Silly little gamer. I just love that name so much. I keep going to it.
BBW. Let's fire it
Didn't
up.
we already
I think we already talked to them.
BBQ or something didn't
B
work?
Dog.
I think they're Mike. They're like,
It was B-Dog.
yo.
B Dog's got his mic going now.
Wasn't working. I had to use my real computer. So
Hell yeah.
I was just wondering, top 5 games of this generation right now.
Of this generation?
PS4 generation.
We're
current
nearing
gen.
the end of the generation, so I was wondering, like, what's your top 5 for this one?
It will take forever if we all
Yeah.
do top 5.
How about
Maybe like top
one?
couple. Yeah, top 1 or 2.
Two.
Yeah.
Of this generation, I'm gonna say Breath of the Wild would be number 1, and my number 2. Shit, what would be my number 2? Oh man, I don't know.
Just get one. Just keep one.
Yeah, maybe I'll keep it to that.
Go with the highlight.
For me, it might be Persona 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll
But
say.
was that this gen? I guess
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
I mean,
it was
on
developed for
PS3.
PS3.
Yeah.
But
I played a PS4.
I
yeah.
hear ya.
But yeah.
I'll say Metal Gear 5 Phantom Pain. This gen.
Classic.
yeah, I guess you could say the same for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it was really
In
like
between,
launched on
but
a new
that's
one. Yeah.
my favorite.
That's tough, but I've really gotten into Hollow Knight. I played it
Oh.
once, and then I immediately wanted to replay it, and I had to hold off. I had to edge myself on Hollow Knight.
I watched Frank
Yeah,
play
I
a
started.
bit
Fucking
of that.
rules.
I
Yeah.
love Hollow Knight.
Wow.
Oh fuck, man! I'm so excited for that sequel. It's gonna be tight.
I am between Breath of the Wild and Undertale. Undertale because it kind of sowed the seeds for a lot of new indie games. And Breath of the Wild just because it like kind of changed the face on what we expect from AAA games. Like if something has too many like UI elements, fuck off because of Breath of the Wild. Yeah.
I'll agree with Garrett. Metal Gear Solid 5.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
How funny though that I said that about Persona and I didn't even think about. I'm an idiot and I didn't think about. Oh yeah, Zelda started
Oh
on.
my God.
They started developing that on Wii U,
U.
and then it became a Switch game.
Yeah.
That's kind of all of what we said. Like
Yeah.
so. Anyway,
It's
I don't
always
ca-
the
I don't
best
count Breath of
games
the
are at
Wild
the
on the Wii U.
last,
Yeah.
the last years of the console's
My first thought
lifespan.
was like Last of Us, but it's like because I played the PS4 remaster.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
that was PS3, but to me that still feels so recent.
yeah.
Well, Nintendo's on their own generation, kind of. Like,
yeah, they kind of are not as tied into that as the other companies.
I would go with Dark Souls 3 myself. I put the most time into that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're a true gamer.
This guy's a
Yeah.
hardcore
I'm a
gamer.
hardcore gamer.
Yeah.
He's a hardcore
Dragon,
badass.
always.
Hell yeah.
Somebody asked me the other day, just point blank, like they just were like, "Hey, what's your favorite 6th generation console game?" And I was like, I'm not numbering them. What are?
Yeah,
what,
what
PS2 era?
what's the current? What are we on right now? I don't know what we.
Around 8 or 9?
12.
Holy fuck.
See, does anyone know?
No, I have no idea.
6th gen console. I was like, what? I don't know what that is. What is that?
They got to reboot it like they do iPhones and stuff. They just call it gaming again.
See,
Yeah.
Sony's the one
Nintendo.
that's had it right from the
So
beginning. They
easy.
just number them.
PS1.
Call it
Yeah.
Nintendo again. That way all the grandmas and
Fuck.
grandpas will finally be right.
Right.
again.
Well,
Yeah.
so they're saying 6th is like PS1 and 64.
Well, see, what's first gen?
Resident
You
Evil?
can't say NES
Ralph
because
Baer's
like
Atari.
Atari,
Box.
Yeah, Ralph
Pong.
Baer's Brown
Gen is
Box.
pinball.
pinball,
Yeah.
okay,
Pong. Arcade.
a deck of cards,
Seriously
Yeah.
though, where do you start
Board
it?
game.
first gen.
Stick and hoop.
Parker Brothers
Yeah.
games.
First gen
Parker
Nintendo
Brothers.
was their cards.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
Good call.
All right.
thank you for your
Thanks,
call.
guys. Love you guys. Have a good.
Hey, thank you.
Love's a strong
See,
word.
they were in and out.
I like.
Bleeding. What is it? Floating teabag. What? I can't read that.
That sounded like
He gotta
these
spread
ca-
some
these
joy.
calls are
That was
driving
a
me
good-
up
that was
a
a good
He had
wall
high
tonight.
energy.
Yeah, that was a good release.
You got to give them a chance to get their point across.
yeah. Why didn't you let him go?
Before
had
you
high-
judge him.
High energy there.
Can't judge them on one sound.
I can. I can, and I
You
did.
gotta off mid.
I love this
Oh,
dude.
oh,
Mute
shit.
mute the
Yeah,
show.
hi-
Hey, wait.
got a chance.
All right, mute it. Whoa.
What the?
Sorry.
What's happening?
Sorry.
Oh, you're
okay.
back.
Oh, this guy again.
All right.
Doesn't
I
have a
think.
better
Can we
one.
hear you? Can you talk?
Yeah, can you?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
sounds
yeah.
great.
Yeah, we got you.
You're
now.
good. Did you have a comment or a question?
I called last week.
Ceiling is looking tight.
What did they say?
They called in last week.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Can't hear you guys.
We can hear you. Your video's laggy, but we can hear you
You
clear.
can't hear us though, so
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I can hear.
He's just walking in circles.
Are you okay?
I'm just trying to get.
oh,
No,
Stay
I'm just trying
still.
to get closer
The
to my
nut cam.
Wi-Fi router.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
getting closer
I'm
to
good
the
now.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So procrastination. Did some work. Went to work on time. Went earlier.
That's right. He's checking
week-
in with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So did homework. Did it like the one step at a time.
Awesome.
I realized that I did things like I would try to put like do all nighters and try to get something perfect, but I put time limits on myself. So like when I get this part done, edit it a bit, hand it in quickly, get it over.
There you go.
That worked. Probably not gonna get the best marks, but it's all about getting it out of the way, right?
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't even matter in
done.
the
So
end.
you did. So you did good. It
Yeah.
all worked out for you, huh?
Yeah. They're overdue though, so I'm pretty gonna get some deducted marks, but I should. So
Hey, you know what? Better late than never.
Yeah, and just keep tightening.
Yeah,
And you'll
yeah,
get
yeah.
better at it.
yeah, I'm currently in pain right now because I just ate a ghost pepper.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, so my stomach is burning. I ate it a few hours ago.
Don't
and
rub
my
your
stomach-
eyes.
Oh,
Oh, my
no,
God.
No.
No, no, I didn't use my eyes.
Do you wash your
So
hands
my
after?
question-
Jeez.
Well, we try not to use our hands. But my question to you guys is there something you guys ate back in the day or now that you regret immediately afterward? You have Christmas cast, so I guess that sums that up.
Well, I did a Hot Pepper Gaming episode that didn't air because the camera was fucked up or something, and
That's a regret.
so yeah, I ate a Congo Trinidad pepper, and as soon as I swallowed it, I saw people arguing about the memory card, and that was an immediate regret. I was like, "Oh, this is fucking me up," and I bet they didn't get it. And
Yikes.
so that, I was belching fire all day.
Did they give you like something in return, or like a gift card or something, or was it just like?
Did they ask if you gave you a gift card?
Gift card.
No.
Should have demanded a gift card.
Yeah, I want a fucking gift card. Give me a... No.
You just drove home.
I said, no, that's okay, and I left.
Piss on it.
No, they gave me a shitload of Oreos and milk, so I was happy. I was good.
Yeah, we bought a McFlurry, and that helped out a lot.
Yeah, see? McFlurry, that's what it's there for.
I have a tendency to eat older food than is safe to eat just because I don't want to waste it. And then I regret that once I start to feel the nausea kick in. And that's fucked me at game days before. Like, oh, there's half a burrito. I'll save this for breakfast in the morning. Well, it was mayonnaise on that, and I didn't refrigerate it. And I was like, nah, I mean, it was kind of cold in the room. Like, what was I thinking? That kind of regret happens to me maybe like once every 2 years. And then I realize, like, yeah, just don't even chance it. But I forget every 2 years I'll do it again.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten better at like throwing old shit out, not chancing it.
Yeah.
Like it's not worth it.
Like I like to smell it, do a little smell test. I'll go a week out of an expiration date, no problem if it smells okay. That's just
Well, they don't have expiration dates anymore. They have sell-by dates.
Exactly.
So you're supposed to go a week out. You're good.
That's what I'm thinking.
I got food poisoning once. I regretted that.
Yeah.
That sucked.
What did you eat?
I don't even remember.
What was it? What'd you eat?
I blacked out. I don't think I remember that whole week.
Oh my god.
You get an off burrito? I've had that before.
I think it didn't help that I drank a lot of wine that night.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wine
Maybe
poisoning.
it was less food poisoning and more just being extremely hungover.
Double down on it.
Cheap
Well,
wine.
Yeah.
you seem to be handling that ghost pepper pretty well. I mean, I'd be drooling into the lens.
That happened in the first like 10 minutes, and then the McFlurry, like the last time we ate it, we just drank water and didn't do anything. But the McFlurry basically like
See,
took
there
it
you
out.
go.
But now me and my friend are feeling it in our stomachs.
Shit, you're going to be feeling it somewhere else in about an hour.
This week,
Hopefully not. But
I went to a food festival thing this week, and they had ghost pepper mac and cheese.
Whoa.
Ghost pepper mac and cheese, and they crushed chili cheese Fritos on top of it. And everyone was like, dude, it's not that spicy. Dude, try some. Dude, fuck that. It was spicy. I don't give a fuck what anyone said.
Too much.
But it was good. It was still tasty. What?
the boysenberry, I think it was on.
Oh no. That's a different event. That's to come.
Oh, okay.
The Boysenberry Festival. I'm going ham on that.
Rocco's the master of many food events. It's hard to keep
if
up.
there's a food event, I'm probably at it.
I can't keep track of them. Is that what your Morpher does? It's like a calendar for all the
No.
upcoming.
It's a toy. Come on. All right. Thank you for your call.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.
See ya.
That was good. A little update.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we already try loading?
I don't think so.
They called once and they haven't called again. Sigma Hunter, if you want to talk to us, call again.
Diode.
Yo.
His avatar is a diode.
Yo.
You hear me?
Diode.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a word. Episode.
Man.
What?
I don't know. He had his stream.
He was
up.
like underwater.
Favorite Diode song.
They leave the stream audio up,
Yeah.
and they got to turn it down.
Yo, welcome.
Hello.
Dingus Khan. What's up?
What's up? All right.
Hell yeah.
Hello. No. Yeah, now I get
It's
it.
gone.
Yeah, how's it going?
Oh,
How's it going?
there he is.
It's good. We're waiting on you.
Doing a after show, podcast after show. What are you doing?
I'm all good. I'm just working on some personal projects. I wanted to know, what is the absolute worst thing a fan says to you when they meet you up at cons?
Says to you?
Yeah, what is the worst thing?
Oh, the king of all of them for me. I'll just say I don't want to speak for anybody else, but you look sad or you look upset.
You look tired.
It will forever to me be
Yeah,
the king. I'll just be standing there and someone will go, well, you look upset. Nope. Oh, I mean, there's nowhere for it to go after that. Well, you're not. Oh, you're not. Oh, well, good. That's good. It's like I don't know what to. We got off on the wrong foot. Just say hi. Hi works. Hi is the tried and true.
Maybe they want you to start telling them about your really awful day. Get really personal really fast.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Hey, from now on, when that happens, I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, man, it's a dark time in my life right now. Not good.
Dude.
Not good. And honestly, can I tell
time.
you some stuff? It's about my dad, and I'll just go from there and see how long they stick around. Just make stuff up, you know.
That no one ever says that to me. I've witnessed it happened hundreds of times.
Yeah.
And it's always super fucking awkward. I think that is one of the worst things you can say. When you just walk up at the booth.
Yeah, it's just like, don't what? But that's not even anybody. I'm not even targeting anyone specific or at the booth. It's just in general. Like, how do you start if you don't know someone to
how
say
would you
that?
greet someone that way?
You look tired. Thanks. What? I don't know what to say. What do I say now?
It's the adult version.
9 hours on a
you've gotten
convention
so
floor,
big.
4 days in.
Yeah.
You could be right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I still like when someone is perusing the merchandise and they're like wallet in one hand and like the item they want to buy in the other, and you're like, oh, can I help you? You know, you want to get that? Well, hold on, I want to buy it from main guy. Like that's always what I'm like. Oh, you want?
Jesus.
You want to buy it from main guy? Okay, sorry.
Or they'll want to wait until everyone's there, because I've had that happen to me many times when like Derek is not at the booth. They'll be like, I'll wait to get this, and it's like, what? I'll help you right now. Like, it's been busy all day, but it's dead right now, so let's take care of it. No, I'll wait. And then like Derek will walk up, like he just went to lunch or something, and he'll walk up and they'll be like, okay, yeah, I wanted to get a and it's like, oh, that's what you know.
I can
Didn't say
relate
that.
though. I want the guy to see at the taco shop that I put the dollar in the tip jar.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when they turn around to get my salsa and I go to put the dollar in the tip jar, I'm like, oh, I fucking timed it wrong. Her back was turned. She's not gonna see.
I'm not even like upset if somebody does that. It's just sometimes I'm not prepared for it, and it's like, oh, that's why you want.
Yeah.
You wanted to see everybody and like get a thing, you know. So that's not a whatever. Really, the only thing that is actively upsetting to me is when somebody says you look upset, you look mad, or you look tired. Then I am upset or tired of hearing it.
But now what's funny is we've told that story on the podcast a few times. So I get people coming up as a joke going, hey, what's up? You look tired.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Oh. And then I can see they're smiling and they're like laughing.
I think that I've been prepared for that, but I still get it legitimately.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where I'm just like, no, you're joking, right? Oh, you're not.
The thing that still gets me is because I've talked about people asking about my hair.
Yeah.
Because that's just what I got at the Apple store. So I got to ask, man, how long you had your dreads? I'm like,
Yeah, they do ask you about that.
Don't
They
have
do.
to ask. But I get people at the booth now that facetiously come up and be like, what's up? Wow, Garrett, how long have you had your dreads? And I can see that I'm like, I mean, it's been about, and they're like, I'm just joking, man. Sorry. I'm just fucking around.
I think the worst interaction by far that I've ever seen, Sean's not here, so he can't tell you about it, but I will speak for him and say it. I think he would say that his worst was when somebody kept bringing up how disappointed in our statistics they were. And it just kept going on and on. It was, hey, so you guys are, so this is like your 10th year? Yeah. Man, that's crazy. I saw you only have like 300,000 subscribers.
What the fuck?
No, I think we have more than that now. Yeah, I just thought still it should be higher.
I think your guys' weekly views.
And I saw you guys did this one video. Yeah, I'm surprised it only had 60,000 views. Yeah. So is this your booth? Yeah. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, I just thought it'd be bigger. And then Sean, I'd never seen Sean flat out turn someone away. But he, after like 5 of those, was just like, "Hey man, I can't help you. Sorry, I don't know. Like, I don't remember what he said, but he was just like,
Get the fuck
"Hey,
out.
is there anything I can do for you? Because I gotta go." Like, it was just like, I was like, "What's going on? Why is why is Sean just shutting down on this?" And it was just like, dude, like, he was just moping the whole time. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I was like, wow.
He thought you guys should have had more subscribers.
And I don't think the guy was being an asshole. I actually just think he was like sharing all those things, but it was like, okay.
It was the comment section coming.
He was a
alive.
Yeah,
stat
it was
nerd.
just weird. It was like, what?
Casey and I used to do a webcomic called Galacticad, and we would table at a lot of conventions. and people would walk by. We had a banner behind us that was the main character, but like beat the fuck up. And it's like a cute cartoon cat, but it was just fucking decked out. And so people would walk by, and it was usually like moms that would do this, but they would walk by and go, Galactica, cute. And we started keeping count of how many times that happened. And I think we got up to like 40 in a day. 60 in a day.
They just read it.
Galactica, cute. And walked right by.
Yeah, it had to be where they didn't buy anything either.
Didn't buy a thing, just commented on Galactica, cute.
Yeah, that we've definitely done a couple events where, and again, it's all in positivity. So this didn't make me mad as much as it was just odd. But we've been to a couple events where everyone would be like, "Whoa, Mega64, you're here?" Whew, and then walk away. Like they wouldn't even like look at anything or just speak to us. They'd be like, "Whoa, you guys made it all the way out here?" Whew, walk away. It's like, well, yeah,
You know,
you could say, "Hi, I'm here." You could talk.
Another
to me
good
if you want.
comment you're not mentioning is, "Whoa, Mega64! I didn't know you guys were still around."
Yeah. Hear a lot of that as we
Yeah.
get older.
You're talking to us.
Yeah.
Didn't know
And
you're
you know
still
what?
Here we are.
Here's the thing. When it's just that, when it's I don't know, you're still around. That doesn't bother me because, I don't expect everybody to be aware of everything. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
maybe they haven't tuned in for a while. Maybe they haven't this or that. There could be a million things. It is kind of like, I understand.
But it's their conversation starter. Like, we
it
should be
is-
really excited that they forgot about us.
It is kind of a thing. Maybe I wouldn't say, but I also don't blame them. I guess I don't want to hear it, but I don't. You know what I mean? So it's right there in the middle for me. But when it does bother me is when they keep going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Because I've had people. I've been recognized a couple times at Disneyland where they were like, "Oh, hey, Mega64! I haven't thought about Mega64 in forever." And it's okay, still kind of a weird starter, but all right. And then they'll go, "How come you don't do anything anymore?" We do. Yeah, I think it was like, you just do a podcast now. No. I heard like you quit. You're not doing any videos anymore. No, we're still doing them. Yeah, because my friend, they just keep saying like you're not dude, and it's like, dude, I was busting my ass. I've been busting my ass like this whole time. Yeah,
Because then
they keep going with it. It's like, no.
you realize that they're saying like, "Oh, I expected you to fail."
Yeah, it's stuff like that. I heard you guys like split up and quit, and like you didn't want to do it anymore.
I'm
What?
surprised that
No?
you didn't give it all up and fail at this already.
I heard you killed yourself a long time ago. No, I'm here. I'm right here. Oh, I heard you wanted to.
You know,
Yeah.
actors must get that shit all the time from, tourism that's just coming through
Yeah.
Hollywood,
Yeah.
and you see someone at a coffee shop or at a
Yeah.
restaurant, and you're just like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? So what are you doing? Are you acting now?" They just must get that, and when they're not, it must be horrible.
Tony Hawk tweets about that all the time. Where people will be like, they'll be at the airport and they'll look at his ID like, "Oh, Anthony Hawk, like that skateboarder.
Yeah.
Wow, it's weird. You look just like him."
Oh my
Or
gosh.
like, "Are you Tony Hawk, the skateboarder?" "Yeah, I am." "Why?"
Yeah, the funniest one to me was when the guy was like, he looked at his ID and went, "Tony Hawk like a skateboarder. Wonder what that guy's doing right now." And he went, "This." That cracked me up. That story cracked me up. This.
That's great.
I do get that a lot too. Somebody mentioned this in the chat. These are all these things that we're mentioning are things in person. But the one thing I do get online a lot is, it's tricky because I don't share a lot of what we do here day to day because it's not really shareable. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't want to share behind the scenes of something that's not out yet, or, you know what I mean? Or reveal something that we're not allowed to or don't want to, So it's hard. So the only things I can share are like, I went to a party or I went to Disneyland.
It's kind of more of our personal life.
It's just, that's really, there's like only a couple things I can share. So I'll have a story of like, Brian was dancing funny at this thing we went to, or Disneyland or whatever. And man, I get so many things all the time that are like, that people like don't think I'm working. And it's like, dude, I had like one day off in, I don't know how many weeks. And I just wanted to share that. Like, but I think some people do have a problem understanding that you share what you want to. You know what I mean? I'm very selective about what I share,
Yeah.
but when I think some people blur that line and they think like, that's all that's going on, you know? And it's like, no, I selected to show you that.
Because there's some people on social media who have no filter and they tweet everything. Like,
Yeah.
good and bad, and,
And so
like,
you get lumped with
like,
them.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, and that's so not. I don't share probably 95% of what I do day to day, but I'll show like here's a Pirates of the Caribbean. What? Get back to work, dude. And it's like I was working until this.
You motherfucker.
Even I mean a lot of times there we'll have like meetings in that area. Like I went. I mentioned last week we did a thing we played that game at Sega and some other stuff going on in that area, and then we stopped at Disneyland afterwards, and I posted a picture, and immediately I got like a message that was like, all you do is go to Disneyland. It's like, no, that's not true. But anyway.
Well, you certainly had a good call.
Thank you for taking my call. I was just curious. I sent you guys a box to the PO box. I was wondering if you got it or not.
You know, there is a box like
There is
right
a box
there.
here. We haven't screened it. Should I get it?
You want to grab it?
Yeah.
It has some tasty treats in it.
Oh.
I am hungry.
Did you send this from California?
Yes.
All right.
But please do not read out my real name.
Yeah, of course. We'll keep you known only as, what does that say? Digimon Clan?
Dingus Khan.
Dingus
Okay.
Khan.
I was in a Digimon Clan once.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Well, thanks a lot, Jonathan. Shit. I didn't mean to say that.
Not to do
Oh
it.
my god.
California. Oh shit.
That's so awkward, Jonathan.
No.
By the way, if you want to send us something in our PO box, it's Mega64 PO Box 713090, Santee, California 92072. And these are
Israeli candy and I think Israeli PSA collection on DVD.
wow.
It's my favorite movie. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Hell yeah.
I like the remake more.
I've
No
had
problem.
those. Those are like a peanut butter kind of thing.
Yeah, they're all peanut butter, so if anybody's allergic,
Be careful.
be careful. But the smaller ones are sweet and the big one is salty.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Dingus.
No problem.
For all-
Thank you so
for
much
the
for
call
taking
and
the
the
call.
gifts.
I really appreciate it.
What do you?
All
Let's
right.
try these.
Take care.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try one more before he passes down.
The haunted mattress?
That sounds scary.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, what up?
I was wondering, like, if you could control the way the like current video game industry went, and like could direct what kind of games would like come out, like where would you want to see gaming go in the future?
I'd be like, yo, good stuff only.
Yeah.
No more bad stuff.
No more shit.
More cool stuff.
I would do a game that was so crazy.
Yeah.
It would be like
Yeah.
you're in a city, but you can leave. You
What,
Yeah, you
like
don't-
a gothic city?
You
You
can
don't
go
have
in the
to say.
sky. You can go underground. You could get in the water. You can splash the water all over yourself, but you get wet.
Yo.
But there's like a good story, but there's a good story with it.
Yeah.
But then when you think the story is getting like, oh, this story's kind of boring, we change
It
it.
gets exciting.
Yeah, we'd like jack it up. And just when you think it's gonna end, it's like, yeah, but there's another part, and it's totally different. Now you're in like Hawaii, all the trees. There's bananas there. There's
Oh,
like
shit.
there's bananas in the water. Like, what are the bananas doing in the water? You go out there on the surfboard, but it's like, this isn't a banana. Whoa! And then the bananas are actually something crazy, and.
What if you could play the drums? Like you could hook a
That's
drum.
my roommate.
You could hook it.
but,
I'm not fucking
You're-
talking to
you
you.
guys
I'm
get
talking
that.
to
Oh,
Derek.
your roommate plays the
Sorry,
drums.
Garrett.
You could hook
Yeah.
up like a drum
Yeah,
controller.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this guy's roommate.
And then, like this guy's roommate, you could be playing like old
Like,
Guitar Hero tracks, but in your game.
yeah.
And it's like everything. It's like an RPG. It's like a dating sim.
Yeah.
It's like a rhythm game.
Yeah, there's girls in it. There's guys in it,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
everything else in between and beyond and underneath, and like
You could do
There's like aliens show up.
VR.
Have you seen
It's
that?
got to have VR.
Dude, well, no, not VR.
Okay.
Wait, what are you guys talking
Not
about?
fucking VR. All right, hang up on this guy.
Okay. You know what?
Stop paying
If you're not going to
attention.
listen to our pitch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you asked me,
yeah,
dick.
yeah.
That sounds like that Californication music video. That was a.
It was.
That looked like a cool ass.
Was
we
that
were
Danny
watching it.
California we were just talking to?
Yep.
Welcome to the
Rivers.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I got a question for you, Rocco, actually.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Did we
to see
release?
Yeah.
Did we? You know, I might have clicked the wrong button. I may have released the digital CBD, and I think that's why the calls
Oh,
are
no,
just so
no.
chill. Are just like
That
mellow.
makes sense.
Dude, makes a lot of sense.
What was in that box from earlier?
Israeli.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got the best stuff.
Peanut butter CBD.
What's up, dude?
God, that Israeli
But,
shit made me shit my pants.
Yeah. So earlier today, I finished watching Kodo's Sentai Zoo Ranger, and it's the first Super Sentai series I've ever seen. I've only gotten to Power Rangers recently, so I wanted to ask Rocco, what's your favorite Super Sentai series? I think you've watched a few.
Dude.
Oh shit.
Dude, Car Ranger, bro. They got cars. They got the power of cars, and they use car magic.
It's the opposite of Turbo in quality. So I heard
What?
Turbo was really bad.
Don't laugh at me.
Kart Ranger.
Don't laugh at me.
It's not funny,
Oh
bro.
shit! Please don't go to the fool.
It's not funny, bro.
Fuck
I mean,
this,
Derek,
dude.
I'm-
Don't do it.
Oh, he hung up.
He hung up.
Thank fucking God, Jesus.
Math Saber. I can't read that.
Yo.
Meat laser?
Is that what it says?
Mike Hazer.
Mike
Oh,
Taser.
hi, hey guys, can you hear me?
Is this Mike Taser?
No, this is Met Laser. Close enough though.
That laser.
Mayazer. 2 L's.
Oh,
in
hold on,
Spanish
I'm
is a
turning
Y
on my
sound.
camera. Just give me a second.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, we'll give you a sec.
Can you see me? Can
Oh,
you see me?
handsome.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, hey, what's going on, Joe? Hey, lady and gentleman.
Well, I
What's
noticed first off, what's going on is you're wearing a hat that you also have a secondary backup of on the wall behind you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Home game and away
yeah.
game.
Yeah, it's actually it's a home run apple beanie. Let me get it.
All right.
All right, grab it.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, go ahead. Walk away from the
Perfect.
camera for a
Oh,
sec.
shit.
Oh, fuck.
I
Back.
missed it.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm like
all
I'm
right,
a super
let's go
fan. They
Mets.
kind of suck.
You
but-
look like someone in Groundhog's Day he would try to avoid.
I guess you could say that, yeah. But Rocco, I had a question for you. What's the worst
I already said
figure
Car
you've ever
Ranger.
seen?
What? Wait, sorry. What?
What's the
So-
worst
sorry.
Sentai show?
What's the worst figure you've ever seen?
The worst I've ever seen?
Yeah.
Figure.
They tried to do for 25 years there was never a Rita Repulsa figure. So they said, "All right, we're going to finally do one," and it is the most poorly painted piece of shit. It looks like I mean, Happy Meal toys are works of art compared to this thing. It was like one color brown plastic with like flesh colored face and 2 dots for eyes. And the voice actress who dubbed Rita was talking about how she was looking forward to signing him at conventions, but then when it came out, she was like embarrassed. She was like, "Don't bring these to my booth. It's depressing."
So bad.
Wow.
Rocco, you love bad figures because I know you've collected you cherished the Mutt Williams.
Yeah, Mutt Williams, Mighty
Mug,
Yeah.
and then you got Dragon Ball Evolution merchandise.
Yeah.
You got Piccolo, King Piccolo, Yamcha, Master Roshi.
Yeah, but that Rita sucks.
That Rita was bad.
Well, Rocco, I think I have something that might top that Rita Repulsa, and I have it in my hands.
Oh,
Can I
so
show
you were here to challenge me?
Uh-oh.
This is all
Yeah,
set.
I issue a challenge,
Okay.
a figure challenge.
What is it?
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh, it froze.
I'm already disgusted.
Oh no, Rita was worse.
That's pretty damaging.
I won. Rita was way worse than that. You kidding me?
Whoa.
Oh,
It's cool to hear
all
just
right.
like the bass drum of it. I like it.
Remember this? Who remembers this song? Who can name this song?
Oh, I know it. This is my guy, Sai.
Keep it going.
Spartan, high school style. Spartan. Spartan.
There you go.
Oh man,
Thank you.
That was a good call.
Spice it up a little bit.
That was Derek called in with a great call
Yeah,
today.
I liked it.
That was the best call yet. Sure.
Seriously. What's
Hello.
up? Hey,
Hubert.
Soap.
Quest Love.
Yeah, that's my name.
Say my name. Say my name.
What do you think of what you're hearing here?
Okay. Well, that's beautiful.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Illuminati's.
Anyway. So my question is, I think Garrett
Hold on 1 second.
mentioned this earlier.
Hold on, one second.
We'll get to it, Qbert. Yeah.
Sounds like Death Grips.
Damn.
It's good. Okay, you got a question?
I don't know why that sounds
Yeah. So every now and then there's like a hoax going around about a celebrity dying, and I think Garrett
A hoax?
is confused about someone like a celebrity being dead.
Really?
So what are celebrities
Me
that you have
confused?
believed being dead? For me, I actually thought Psy was dead for until last year.
I always believed that the guy from Blue's Clues committed suicide. I heard that rumor.
Oh, yeah.
Forever, and I was like, yeah, dude, I mean, tragic.
He just went off to college.
Yeah, but then I found out he's still alive. He's fine.
Yeah.
It was Magenta that committed suicide from Blue's Clues.
I
That
believe-
was where I really, I cried.
Right.
I believe Tom Petty died about 8 times. And now I just don't.
But he's,
So I
is he
think
dead?
he's still. I think he's still
It
alive.
turns out he's not
We
even
don't know.
dead.
Ah, shit. That's good.
I
Well,
think
that's
he's
good.
definitely alive.
No, wait. He just died.
Yeah, nowadays, you pretty much know, and you can find out if that's false information or not at the quick Google search.
Yeah.
So I'm not really in the dark anymore when a celebrity dies. But yeah, it used to take a little while before you'd hear about that on the nightly news.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm too young to remember that.
You don't know what news
You
is?
don't remember the nightly news?
No. Just not having the internet to Google stuff like that. I was
Leonard
too young
Uriel
to care
at
about
11.
Celebrities.
Yeah,
I'm talking about celebrity deaths. Yeah, personally.
Not celebrity lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they would talk about who died on the news that night. We wouldn't read about it on Twitter. We'd have to wait till we got home from school.
The nightly death report.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sad news today.
Did the internet clear that stuff up more or add more hoaxes?
I think it cleared it up because I don't get hoaxed, and if I would be easily
Well, you thought Adam
remedied.
West was dead.
Who?
Yeah.
The
You told me
original
he
Batman?
was dead. I thought he was still alive.
Yeah.
So that's not.
But
a
then you thought he
hoax.
was dead.
Oh, so you guys were fucking with me? Now, god damn it, I'm gonna get on the old Google.
No, Adam West has passed away.
Okay, see now
This
I believe
guy's
the caller.
fucking with you.
This
He's
no,
doing a bit.
no way. Adam West.
See, my default is just check Wikipedia.
See, I'm gonna look.
Listen
and
to
it's
that
gonna
laugh.
have,
edit that.
If it's
Listen
gonna
to
have
that
2
laugh.
dates, there it is. Boom. First date and second date.
Damn.
June 9th, 2017. Google's no hoax, dude.
You can just put anything in Wikipedia.
Oh, wait a minute. Says he was 6'2". That's bullshit. That's a hoax. This is not.
It's fake.
He was not 6'2". I'm 6'2".
Because I remember even just not that long ago, there was a thing that Jack Black died. That still happens.
man.
But
I think he's alive.
He's doing a YouTube channel.
I don't fall for it. Yeah, he's a gamer now.
Jablinski Games.
It's a deep fake.
Oh.
John Lennon.
Jack.
There you go.
John
It's an
Lennon?
evil twin thing.
Yeah, the evil twin thing.
Oh. Thank you for your call.
I heard Sean Lennon
Thanks
was
for
dead.
answering.
Sean Lennon?
Adam West is gonna be the new Family Guy.
Yeah.
Mayor.
Tasmanian.
How's he gonna do that?
What's your name?
Hey, hello?
Yo.
I'm Tesseron, by the way. That's my
Tesseron.
name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah, okay. You guys gonna end the podcast? Like, you gonna turn it off now?
No, we already lost Sean, so
I'm sensing a bit with this
we're
one,
having a
too.
good time. What's wrong with you?
Just going a little long, you know. I'm just trying to like get stuff done.
Turn it off.
No.
You jabroni, go tune into go watch PewDiePie.
You can walk away.
Yeah,
you
go watch.
fucker.
Tesseron sucks.
Not feeling that.
Thanks for sharing your name, Tesseron.
Hey yo, hey guys.
Did you? There was a bit with that last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. No,
Yeah.
that's
See, this guy, he's on the same
He
page.
gets it on the ball.
Yeah. So I got a question for pretty much everybody in the group here. What's like a decade that you feel kind of influences what you do, like media wise? Like, for example, the 80s to me are like what inspires a lot of my work for school and stuff. But what you guys like channel the most, or you find yourself channeling the most for your work?
I have an answer.
What do you got?
I think like early to mid 90s. I mean, it's usually whatever you grew up with, but I
Yeah.
think it's like mid 90s for me, which like all the animation stuff I do definitely channels that like extreme over the top sort of biker mice from Mars and like
Okay.
Power Rangers and everything. Everything that I grew up watching, I think that's what I'm always trying to kind of replicate and do like better, polish it up.
Yeah. I would say probably the 80s for me. I would, if anything, I guess. I mean, I never really thought that until I remember, Derek, you specifically, you played a music video for me that was, I think it was Freddie Mercury. It wasn't even Queen. It was a Freddie Mercury video. I forget what the song was.
Living on My Own.
Yeah, and the way that it was edited was so goofy, and I remember you said something specifically that's like, this is the kind of shit that probably like imprinted on you or something. You said something like that to me, and I was like, oh wow, it really is.
Well, I remember specifically in that video, there's a piano run, and he has a table full of like champagne glasses, and he knocks them over towards the camera, and then they reverse.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, and
that's
then
like something you
I
would
think
do.
there's a clip too where like maybe I'm nuts that his eyes glow and it like zooms in on it or something. And I remember
like that.
I don't know, but I just remember thinking, this is all the same shit I do when I try to edit a video goofy. Like, it's just like I try to approach it as like someone trying their best to make something look cool and it looks fucking lame. And I feel like that is a lot of 80s material has that. So maybe that.
Which one's this?
Right on.
I personally really like late 90s, early 2000s Japanese like Dreamcast, PS1 games, like Jammer Lammy, Parappa the Rapper, Tulip, and a lot of my art sort of reflects that, but I also like surreal animation from the 70s, so that sort of thing. Oh, and I See Who Is She? I kind of jumped on here without any invitation or fanfare. So, hi, my name is Casey. And yes, Fantastic Planet is one of my favorite movies.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
We have
Right
a
on.
sort of laissez-faire, jump in, jump out. It's like tag team wrestling with the podcast.
I was
guests.
hoping anyway when I
Yeah,
just
no,
jumped in.
you're fine. We should have announced that.
Like special event, kind of like yeah. No, I figure yeah.
Yeah, for me, I don't know. Were you asking to define it by like a genre or like a time period? Like you said, the 80s in general.
Well, no, yeah. Like for example, like I get a lot of inspiration from like Outrun and like kind of like Knight Rider, Miami Vice, that sort of aesthetic from the 80s.
Ah,
I mean,
okay.
like if you
Television
draw
shows from the 80s,
yeah, or like if you draw from like 70s, like I don't know, like 70s, like psychedelic or like grunge or whatever. It's like that's more like just what I'm looking for. Like, what do you guys like? What do you like channel a lot when you work on stuff? Like,
For sure. I mean, a decade like the 80s had so many
just
like
ripped
firsts
apart.
for electronics in it. Like
No, it's my
electronic
chair.
music
It's my
came
chair, I
out in the
swear.
80s.
Jeez. Blasting
Electronic
away on camera.
What's that?
This dude just farted on camera.
I didn't want to call
Hey,
attention to
dude,
it.
you
Like
got to do that
an
ghost pepper
elephant
challenge?
sneeze.
Oh, no.
hold
Fuck,
up,
dude.
It's this chair. It's old as shit.
Oh,
Dude, that's the oldest
yeah.
excuse of the
Oldest
book.
excuse in
Sure.
the book.
Oh was my old chair. You weren't even
Jesus.
moving.
I was trying to get my point out, but
guy
yeah,
just
now
blasted
I
off.
forgot.
Dude, this guy ripped one right in the middle of your thought.
Yeah, and I can't come back from that. I mean,
I'm
disgraceful.
sorry. Hey, I'm sorry.
Deplorable.
I'm sorry,
Dude,
Garrett.
next
I
time you
really
gotta
apologize.
beat cheeks, save it for offline, okay?
Yeah, somebody's baking
All right,
brownies
wait.
in your apartment.
Can I just ask one more thing
Open a
real quick,
window.
though, for real?
Yeah, no, we can't smell it. Thank God.
Oh my god.
Was that your
Thank
question?
God. No. Rocco, for real though,
Surf's
so for
up.
that, where, okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here.
No, it's okay. I'm sure you
It's
can.
all right.
I'm sure you can taste it on that tongue.
Yeah, it's the
I know.
fumes.
Your eyes are watering.
Fumes are getting to you.
Okay, no, for real.
It's hard to concentrate.
So I've emailed you guys a couple times.
Oh,
I
God,
think
he's
I
trying to
gave you my
breathe.
game
It's like a
days.
blended onion in
Oh,
there.
he's trying to breathe. The survival is his only.
His connection's getting fucked up.
Oh shit! It's
Oh, dude.
melting.
No, wait.
Dude, your Wi-Fi can't even get a signal in that.
Your
Wow.
router just melted.
Oh my God! Oh, the 3G is just dying.
I'm going to H. Fuck.
You're going to the bathroom.
No,
3Gs are gone. One big F.
You're going
Okay.
to S. That's what's gonna happen.
God damn it. Okay, but for real.
Okay.
So I've emailed you guys a couple times. I know you guys got busy, but I remember Rocco. I talked to you and Sean about a T-shirt design back at Game Days and at the Aquabats show.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not putting a shit stain on a T-shirt.
Yeah. If you did you just print the shirt now, or because I? No, I know. Yes, I'm aware. Yeah, I remember talking to you.
If you're still down for it, I would love to make it a 64-hour special for everybody. So I mean,
Oh, okay.
I mean, you do what you guys do. I'm not gonna try and impede on anything. But if you're running out of ideas,
Well, what you just did is going to last 64 hours, so we already know it's got lasting appeal. No, I'm just kidding. No, I remember that. That would be cool. Okay, I'll check that out.
You got
That's
64 hours to get the streaks out of them boxers.
Yeah, no, it's like sell like a regular version and a shit stain variant.
Are you with MI6?
What?
There's a striking resemblance to James Bond. I see someone in the chat pointed it out.
I think he's
just
with
wanted to know
IBS.
IBS.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, pip pip cheerio. The gods
No,
work to
don't
you.
pip.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go head off to the loo then. All right, thank you guys.
All right, thanks for your call.
All right.
Good job, 002.
Oh my God, 002. Oh man.
He does kind of look like the guy from the James Bond MLK stream.
Oh, I thought you just meant the movies.
No. Well, the best movie, the one that we premiered.
The guy's gonna try to get that fart into a museum.
Yo, how we doing?
Oh, what's up?
Yo.
Hey, so when have you been the most embarrassed? What's your most embarrassing story?
Let me start.
wow.
Jeez.
Let's do it on live.
So time
When
in
I
high
farted
school,
on a live stream.
Yeah. Oh, I've
When I ripped
definitely.
one.
I've farted in front of a girl I liked. That was.
Oh no.
That was high level embarrassment in high school. I think definitely though, like walking into a pole and then getting knocked unconscious in the middle of like the hallway at high school. That was a bad one.
Yeah, high school is a minefield.
Yeah, you kind of are always of getting that out of your system in those years. I think I haven't been really.
Yeah, my biggest ones
embarrassed
are.
since then.
I think when I was in 6th grade camp, I hated it from beginning to end. Well, there were parts that were cool, but when we had to go to when we had to do the showers or whatever, they made us line up, and I already didn't want to be there. But I brought a robe, and they were like, no robes. Which, why was there a rule you couldn't wear a robe? Who gives a fuck about?
That's creepy.
And the only towel that I packed was like the size of. I mean, you could. It was like a fucking towel that big. I mean, it was
Because you had a robe.
They were like, yeah, exactly. Because you had to bring your own towel. My towel was fucking small, and then they were like, no, you can't wear a robe. Okay, so I tried to put this towel around me, and I dropped it like 8 times because it was like not. It was
like a washcloth.
It was a terrible. Yeah.
You were like
I don't know what
Adam.
pedophile fuck ran that camp, but
You had a
it was
fig leaf
terrible.
sized towel just
Yeah,
where
it
needed
didn't
to
even
go.
hide. I mean, even in 6th grade, the dong situation was crazy, so I couldn't even hide it.
Oh.
What? Anyway, did somebody else have it?
I mean, I shared, man.
No,
Knocking myself
I got
out.
one in case.
That was enough.
Gene?
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah.
Come on, you know you're thinking of one.
I am. It's
Oh.
not that funny. I don't know.
Well, if you share it, it takes its power away. It doesn't embarrass you.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Lean
really.
into
For
it.
some reason, I
Be
always
foolish not
the
to
first
share.
thing that came to me was, I was in high school. High school's a minefield. This teacher came up and chatted with some of my friends that we were all hanging out like by a locker between classes, and he came around and he was offering like Tootsie Rolls to people. He's like, "Here you go, guys, Tootsie Rolls," and I was all fucking pumped up on teenage, adrenaline, and I was like, "Tootsie Roll, fuck that!" and I threw it on the ground. And he just like stared at me. He's like, "What? Why did you do that?" And all my friends were like, "Gene, what the fuck? He was giving out free Tootsie Rolls." And I felt so bad. And then it was like haunting me for days. And then I ran into that same teacher in the bathroom, and I was just like, "Hey, what's up?" And he was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he probably didn't give a shit. You know how many like stupid teenagers he probably deals with day to day?
Right.
That still will haunt me. Like that was such a stupid impulse decision.
You
that
still
I
think about it,
Still
though.
think about it.
Been
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, in high school. Oh, huh?
Go ahead.
In high school, I was killing some time in the library. There was a computer station where kids were just on computers. I'd plug my shitty earphones in and listen to watch some videos and then listen to some heavy metal. And I look over, the person next to me is looking at me with big eyes and a wide smile. And I'm taking my earphone off, going, "What's the problem?" And right as I take my earphone off, I can hear the music just the same. Oh no, it was not plugged in. I'm looking around, all these young fucking sophomores like trying to study. They're scared because I'm listening to some shit. Like Rocco's referenced Dimmu Borgir. That's fucking nothing. Like I was on some shit that really was not
listening to something
good for a
that's-
high school library.
Satan
Ugh.
almost showed up in that library because
Nobody was ready.
If you
Nobody
would've
was ready
listened
for
to it for
Gnaw Their
10
Tongues and
more
raw,
seconds.
harsh black metal. Yeah, nobody was ready for Black and Sludge at that time. And I was so fucking embarrassed. I don't want to like inconvenience people like that. I just ran out of there. I'm like, "You heard all the videos and the shit that I was playing?" The kids were like, "Yeah." I couldn't even. I just had to fucking go somewhere
That's
else.
bad. That you guys, I think, have had to tell me when we're on an airplane, like, "Hey, dude, whatever beats you're making are coming out of the fucking speaker, not your earphones." I think
That's why I just don't fuck with headphones.
that happened to me once.
Just play everything max volume and stop worrying.
You go wipe out Fusion full volume in the cab.
Yeah. Yeah. If anything, though, we should be so lucky to hear cool stuff.
Do you remember having to tell me to like, "Hey, whatever noise you're making's not coming out of your headphones"?
I don't remember.
You don't? It was it might have been just Sean then, but I was like you, pretty embarrassed. Like, "Oh, I've been sitting here for 5 minutes thinking I'm fucking making beats on my phone, and it's all just coming out of the speakers." Like, I was too dumb to know that it wasn't coming through my headphones.
Well, I remember Garrett had, this wasn't audio related, but I remember seeing some movie. I think it was the movie Moon. I don't remember. But we
Okay.
were sitting in the theater and Garrett had Bluetooth headphones around his neck that were unpaired from his phone and were doing the blinking blue light as bright as possible behind him. And it wasn't until the movie's almost over, I was like, "Are your headphones okay? Because they've been and you were almost mad at me because you were like, have they been doing that the entire movie?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Why didn't anyone fucking tell me?" Oh my God, that's so, like, it was like,
That's
it
a
was like
nightmare
blinking
for
blue
me.
light into everyone's eyes behind.
Yeah, see, I just felt bad. How distracting.
Yeah. Oh, hey, thanks for the stories.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thanks for your call.
Hey,
all right.
I hate to do this, but I have to.
I've seen this.
Call it for the night, so I'm gonna go.
I've seen this exit before, Rocco.
But I just.
You wanted to let us know.
Yeah, because I just.
That was a perfect execution.
Oh my God! And he's just,
That's triple S rank.
he's just standing off camera now. He's not.
He's
even-
gonna come.
He didn't have to. He didn't even have.
He's
to
gonna
leave.
come scream in my ear and startle me once I forget that he left. Now I'm anticipating it.
I mean, I guess we'll just wrap it up. Let's just do like a last call. Say
Like one
Say
more.
goodbye.
Big finale.
Yeah, one more call, right?
Big finish.
We'll just.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, Zordon?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, did you want to say goodnight to everybody and just kind of wish farewell?
Hey, good night, everybody.
Farewell.
Like a Zordon tribute.
Good night, Rangers.
All right, that was a great call. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for the show
night.
tonight, and take care.
Oh man.
Oh shit, this is all fucked up. Okay, good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Wait, is it off? Hold on. Good night! Oh, fuck! What the fuck?